trust. Okay, trust is the most important ingredient in every single sales situation, because without trust, right, it's very, very hard for you to get the people to pass the money to you. Because why? They have to trust that you can deliver the product. They have to trust the product can solve their problem. They have to trust this service are able to do what it says it do. Correct or not? Then only you have trust, ma. Correct? Without trust, do you think people can buy things? Absolutely not. Because people will think like this one. The moment, right, if a salesperson walk to you and talk to you about the product, what is going on in your mind? What do you think is going on in your mind? Do you think about something like this? Hey, are you just trying to sell me something? Or do you really care for real? Do you really care about me? Or you just want to get money from me only? Is that what you're potentially thinking about? If you can think about that, do your customer think the same as well? Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. So in order for you to build trust, right, you need to understand what are the components of trust. Today, trust have 3 components that is being proven by psychology and science. 3 things are capability, integrity, and intimacy. 3 components of trust. If you want to build trust, have to focus on these 3 things. Capability, write this down. Capability is the buyers must believe that you can do what you say you can do. Is that a capability? I say I can do this, then I show that I can do this. It means I have the capable to do this. Okay? Capability. You must be able to do what you say you do. Whatever you say you promise. Okay? And then integrity is what? Integrity means the buyers must believe that you have strong moral principles and you honor your commitment consistently. Meaning you say one thing, you will fulfill the promise one. Got it? Do you sometimes feel like a lot of salespeople would not fulfill the promise one? They just promise you things just because to get the sale. Like the used car salesman that sells me car. You know what? I promise you do this, no problem. I promise you confirm car team. The moment they send the car, nothing is done. Send as is as I was looking at the particular time. Do you think I ever buy from that friend again? No. Do you think I ever talk bad about a friend every single day to my friends? Don't buy car from him. Don't buy car from him. Don't ever buy anything from him. Right now, nobody trusts that friend anymore. Did you just destroy your entire lifetime worth of reputation with just one fuck up? That's right. So don't fuck it up. All right? Integrity is very important. Honor your commitment consistently, even though by honoring your commitment, your promises that you made earlier, that you have to lose money because of that, do it. Because you want to maintain your reputation. Money is not as important as reputation. When you have reputation, money comes to you. When you don't have reputation, don't talk about money lah. Your life is going to be difficult. Understand? Okay? I am here where I am today is not because I have money. It's because I built my reputation from ground up, 0 until today. Integrity. I'm not sure if you got friends that has in your life. I got 2 friends in my life, 3 friends in fact right now. 3 to 4 friends, actually 4 already. Last time I used to have 2, now 4 friends. That if I come out anytime I say, hey bro, transfer 100K to me first. Don't ask why. I'll repay you back in 1 week. No question asked, I will get 100K in my account. Any of you have any of this kind of friends? Not? If you don't have, then please build your network and build your reputation. 2 things very important. I never borrowed money from any friend. And my friend knows that I have full integrity one. When I say it, I can do it. So don't break promises and don't make promises you cannot uphold. Understand? Okay? You think people might get away with it, but people remember it forever one. You think you might get away, but people remember forever one. I tell you, right? These are the bad things that people remember. People don't remember good things when you do for them. People only remember bad things that happen. Okay? Now, and the third one is intimacy. Intimacy simply means both you and the buyer have spent some time together. Let's say you and your friend spend some time together, 10 years knowing each other. Would you have more trust to this friend if you have never fucked up the relationship? If you have never done something stupid, would you have more trust? Absolutely, right? So remember that. Imagine that, okay? So in order for you to build intimacy, okay, you cannot do anything stupid in between that jeopardizes the time that you spend together, that he get to know you as a person. All right. But the easiest way right now is to build on both of these, capability and integrity. Okay. And I'm going to show you the slow way but surely work method. Okay. Number one is you need to demonstrate authority and expertise basing on the authority bias. That's the number one way. Just now I teach you how to do already. Second way, demonstrate conviction. If you do not know what conviction means, is you 100% die believe your product will work and help other people. It shows up in how you carry yourself. Now, I ask you one thing. Do you feel that I have 100% of conviction whatever I'm teaching you is 100% going to work for you and better than what other trainers teach out there? Can you feel that or not? After you go through this one day, do you feel that? I think 200%, right? And that is conviction. Okay? That is super conviction. Do you feel, right, if I handhold you or guide you or I coach you personally or I talk to you personally every single day and you got problem, you ask me, you will never have chance to fail one. Because of the knowledge and the wisdom that I'm giving to you. Yeah? That is conviction, everybody. If you got this, if you got me beside you, how better can your life change to? Understand that, right? So that is conviction that I have. I know that if I'm together with you, right, you will never ever fail. That is how convicted I am with whatever things I have. Okay. Maria said, help me close all my outstanding ones. I cannot help you close in person lah. I teach you how to close, no problem. You cannot ask me to go and close for you. If I close for you, right, you have to pay me some more. I think your commission also not enough. All right. I charge companies 250K. If I go on a deal, right, I go 20% on the dollar. Okay. Means it's not on commission basis, you know. Your sales is 1 million, you need to give me 200,000. I don't take anything less if I close for people. If your margin is 30%, that is your problem. If you don't close, you get 100% of nothing. If you close, you get 10% of something. So I tell my customers, your choice. You want to earn 10% of something or you want to earn 100% of nothing? Is that an easy decision to make? What you want to do? Do you want to earn 10% of something or you want to earn 100% of nothing? So my customer, very easy to make decision when I close for you, I get the sales for you. All right. Now, third thing you can do is to admit a fault or imperfection. Many people don't know how to use this. They always talk about how good their product is, never got any flaw. Everything good until very good one. Even my things, I also admit a fault, you know. It cannot work on every single industry 100% of the time. Most of your industry can use 60-70% of what I teach. And it requires one thing for it to work. You must be dealing with another human being. If you're dealing with other things, cannot work one. Right? But many people don't admit fault, right? But if you go and find certain flaw in your product and service and say and mention it out loud, admit the fault or imperfection, you will win more trust than you will say your product is very good from the beginning. Okay, that's how I close all my second-hand products. One day, 24 hours, confirm sold one. And one of my students followed me, go and sell 2 of her fridge. One day, sold already 2 at higher than market price because she admit a fault or imperfection. Why? Because a lot of people sell second things, what they say? Perfect, right? Second-hand car, what they say? VIP owner, lady owner, VIP owner, carefully take care. You believe or not? No, right? We got so many VIP owner for the car. Every single car also VIP owner. You know what is that? Copy and paste. Can you see that? You think we people stupid one? No, we are not stupid. So we don't want to treat our customers stupid as well. Understand that? People know the thing is not going to be perfect anyway. So admit it. Got it? Another one. Number 4 is demonstrate understanding. And how you want to do it? Very simple. Demonstrating understanding means you are actually trying to care for your customer success. Be there to help them make decision. Not there to force them to buy something. If you feel that, you know what, my things cannot help them solve this at this point, they can get it 3 months later, right now they need to do other decision, then give them the understanding they have to do that first, not this one first. You lose sale, never mind. You win trust. You win trust, sale will come back to you. Got it? I rather win trust than to win a sale. Understand? I would rather choose and make a decision to win trust as opposed to winning a sale. Got it? And number 5 is to show more interest in your customer success. Okay? So you want to think about how your customer, when they get this product, what they're trying to accomplish. Help them to accomplish that. Do not just stop at the transaction level. Help your customer to accomplish what they want with your product or service as the solution. All right? And number 6 is demonstrate congruency. Congruency meaning what? Demonstrating congruency means sameness. If you say one thing, you do one thing. Don't say A, do B. Say A, do A, say B, do B. And when you promise you never make mistake, don't go and make the stupid mistake again. Right? I have a habit of giving people 3 chances. One. If you keep on making the same mistake 3 times, you're out. Because why? If you keep on making the same mistake, it means what? You're not respecting who I am. You're not respecting yourself. You allow for the mistake to happen again. Yes? So demonstrate congruency. Very important. You do what you say you do. Okay? Now, there's also a slow and faster way to build trust. Do you want that? Slow and faster, surely way to build trust? Somebody said it's good. First time is a mistake. Second time is a choice. Exactly. When first time you late, you know that the traffic is like that. Second time you also late, you use the traffic again. Means what? You purposely go out the same time lah. You choose to go out the same time. You didn't choose to go out earlier. Very good put. First time is a mistake. Second time is a choice. Third time you take me for a fool. Correct or not? Yes? Just because somebody is lenient, do not ever take it for granted. Okay? Just because somebody is nice and kind, do not take it for granted. Because you do not know where is the bottom line is. When the bottom line is hit, you're out and you lose all opportunity already. Okay? Got it? Okay, now I'm going to share with you a faster way to build trust. Okay, the faster way. But please use this both in the same time. Okay, so the faster way that requires some creative thinking is this. Based on the zero risk bias, number 1, you need to reduce the risk and make it easier for people to do business with you. So when you give like guarantee, no obligation trial, some warranty, some kind of demonstration, you're actually reducing the risk of people thinking like, oh, does this work or not? So when you reduce risk, it will increase trust. Understand? The moment you reduce risk, the trust will increase a bit. Correct? If you do not have any risk, will you be comfortable making the decision to buy? Of course, right? So as a seller, you should always think about how can I take on all the risk. Do not pass the risk to the customer. Then why? Because it shows that you believe in your own product. But have you buy something, right? And people tell you, you know what, you try first, got anything wrong, only we decide later. Would you make a decision to buy something from someone like that? Very hard, right? You must say, why I must pay money and then I take the risk. Especially buying like people selling China product. I buy already and then the person say no warranty one. Oh, you buy already, it's your fault. The thing come like that one. I pay money, I buy, it's my fault. Why you don't take the risk? You understand? So always find ways to take on all the risk, okay? Even though you have to lose out a little bit on your commission, on your money, do it. Because it will win more business than the money you have to go out. Unless you don't trust your own product and service. If you don't trust the own product and service, what should you do? If you do not trust your own product service, what should you do? Make the product better or change the company. Okay? If the company not willing to make the product better, change the company. Your reputation is far more important than the sales that you can do for this measly, stupid company that takes people for granted. Understand? Your reputation far supersedes that. Do not fuck with your own reputation. Okay? Protect it at all cost. Got it? Another one is to be predictable. Okay? What do I mean be predictable? Very simple. If your friend come and borrow you money one time and they return you always on time, Second time, kind of borrow the same thing. Third time, borrow the same thing. Fourth time, borrow the same thing, also return to you. Do you think that behavior is pretty much predictable already? He borrow, he return, he borrow, he return, right? Then when you want to borrow more money, you will borrow or not? You say, okay, he's going to return anyway. Okay lah. Yes. That is what being predictable is. So what you can do being predictable is to allow your customer to visualize the process. Tell them what's going to happen next. I'm going to call you next. I'm going to call you by when. I'm going to do this for you by when. I'm going to send you a proposal by when. Do it all. Make sure it's predictable. So when you do it like that, right, people will say, hey, you know what? This guy, right, I can predict what he's going to do. It means lower risk to me. Because risk, write this down, is the idea of losing control. If I don't have control over certain things, I feel risky, right? So if you cannot control people behavior, do you feel risky or not? Example, if you don't know somebody, if I come and borrow you money from you, if I don't give you any collateral, would you borrow to me? Hardly, right? You just know me. But if I say, I take out a golden ring and we go and check the golden ring is real, all right? But because the company is not giving me that much, so I said, I want 70% of right, they're giving 60%, I need the money. So would you be able to borrow me 70% of the price when you hold the golden ring? When you check the authenticity, everything is real? Yes? Why? Why would you borrow out? Because you can predict how much money you're going to get back from the ring. Yes? Because you can sell it off if it doesn't return the money to you. And that is being predictable, my friends. So learn how to be predictable to your customer. Got it? Because people don't like things that changes a lot, man. Okay? Now, this one will help you to answer why they need to buy from you. So how do you want to answer why your company? You see, when people believe you, the brain will automatically connect the perception of the salesperson and the company. So if they trust the salesperson, they will trust the company. So don't build trust for your company, build trust for yourself. Got it? People will trust you, not the company. And if they trust you, do every single thing you can to protect the trust. Because I'm going to leave you with this. Trust comes from people knowing and understanding that you are in it for them, not for yourself. Is this making sense? People need to know that you are in the process, you're selling the thing is because of them. Because it's for them, not for yourself. Don't sell for your own reasons. In sales, it comes from people knowing that you're trying to help them, that you sell this can help them. Don't force them to buy something that cannot help them solve their problems. Understand? Okay, got it? All right, now let's go to micro decision number 5. Why your product or service? Okay, why your product or service? So right now, right, you need to look at what is your competitive advantage. A lot of people think their competitive advantage is through pricing. Pricing is called cost leadership, okay? Meaning the cheapest in the market. So if you always fight on discount, price, who wins? Customer win, correct or not? So what is the available place of number 1 in the market? 1 place, 2 place, 3 place, 4 place as the cheapest. How many available slots for number 1 place? How many slots available for being the cheapest? 1, right? That means if you're number 2 place, number 3 place means what? You are more expensive than the cheapest already, correct or not? So this war cannot win when it's a zero-sum game. All right? So don't use this unless you have the capital. So the second thing you need to do is to do differentiation. It's not your USP, don't be unique. Be different, because differentiation is the key to answer this question. All right? Now, when you differentiate, right, the value that you use to differentiate yourself from other people's product must matters to your buyer. You cannot use the value that I think buyer will buy. You must use the value that is important to the buyer that you found out. Got it? So there's 3 steps for you to do this, because if it doesn't matter to your buyers, your buyer won't care about the product or the service. All right? Now, the first step is this. Understand what matters to your buyers first. The first step, not think, oh, what my product can become good, the value, the feature, not that. Understand what is important to client first. That is valuable to them, right? Remember value? Value is what important to client. Understand what is valuable to them. And then after that, you want to identify, after you understand, okay, this is valuable to our customer. So why do I win? I want to identify why do I win over my competitors with this value. If this value is important to them, can I be the best one to give them this? Can I be the fastest one? Can I be the most secure one? What is the value that is important to them? Identify why I win over my competitor. Once you have all this right, then you can convey this information in step 1 and step 2 to your customer. So there will be an exercise tomorrow that we can do to answer this why your product and service on how to differentiate yourself. But I want you to understand the concept here right now. Do you understand about this concept? Yes. Identify first what is valuing, what is matters to a buyer. Understand first, and then identify why you win over your competitor. And then after that, use this information, convey to your customer. Okay? It's like doing a comparison chart between different products, different companies. Right? And we're going to learn how to do that tomorrow. So you see, right? There's one thing I want to leave you with on this part is that when a seller fails to differentiate, price will always be the thing that customer look forward to. If you figure out your customer is always talking about price to you, are you the cheapest? Are you the cheapest? Can you give me the cheapest? Means what? You fail to differentiate. It means it's your problem. They did not see how you are different from the other people. Differentiation can not only come from your product, it can come from your service. Right? Remember what story? The photographer story, the wedding photographer story. Did I differentiate myself from the rest of the competition? I'm not a wedding photographer. I am a moment creator. Okay? I don't play the same game as my competitor. Got it? And it's always your fault if they cannot see the differentiated value. Understand? Okay? Good. Now, let's go to micro decision number 6. Why they need to spend the money today? Because you see, right, every single time, if you ask your customers to buy something, you are officially asking them not to buy something else. Correct or not? Because the money they can spend elsewhere, they have to spend here. So you need to know there's a cost-benefit analysis happening in the customer mind, but you don't know about. So you need to help them to address that, okay? So what you want to do is to use the main buying reason as the key to let them know why they need to spend the money, which is both of this, pain and pleasure. One is the fear of loss coming from the pain, usually coming from fearing I'm losing something. It's very painful, or I'm feeling the pain already. That is painful to me, so I'll take action. Then I want to gain something. The desire for gain, I spend the money. Now, you see, right? If I buy LV, Gucci, Prada, usually people say for status, right? You know what's the pain there and the pleasure or not? The pleasure is coming what? I feel like I'm more one high class higher than everybody else. I feel I have same status with my friends. I feel I can fit in, right? Pleasure, I want to gain that. I feel that I get respect. That's what people feel, it could be fake. But the pain is what? If I don't have LV, Gucci, Prada, people look down on me. If I don't have LV, Gucci, Prada, wow, I think people don't give me opportunity. If I don't have, they don't want to be friends with me. If I don't have, then people, very hard lah, I don't have friends. Can you see the pain? LV, Gucci, Prada, Chanel, all are banging on this. The pain is so damn painful. Yeah? Can see it now? All right? So these are the main buying reasons that people would pay money to buy something. Okay? Desire for gain is the positive outcome that people can get from using your product or service. Pain. People make decisions to avoid certain kind of pain because that pain is associated with some kind of losses they will feel in life. Don't have this, don't have that, painful this, I lost my life, right? If you're having a headache for 10 days, do you feel you will lose your life or not? Shit, 10 days headache. What will happen? Or maybe dengue, maybe this, maybe that. Will I die or not? You go and see the doctor first because you're afraid of death. Right? You want to avoid death. That's why you make decision. Pay high price, go and see doctor. Okay? So the strategy here is very simple. There's two strategies. One is to ask questions in using fun strategy to identify the emotionally driven reason, which is pain and pleasure. Why a buyer want to buy a product and service, which is the end part. Use why change and fun strategy. One stone, three birds. One stone, you can answer 3 questions already. Use fun strategy, 3 micro decisions you can help people to make. Okay? And it's that easy. The strategy number 2 is very simple. It's called cost justification. You want to help people to justify what is the cost they're spending on. Give the reason. Okay, you found a pain reason, you found a pleasure reason. Now you use this, the cost that you spend is here, but the value that you get back is here. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Justify the cost that they're spending. Why they need to spend the money. Give a reason for them to spend the money, which is pain and pleasure. Got it? Do not give a reason like, oh, you can buy this because it's good for you. You buy this because it will help you. Nope, doesn't work. You buy this because right now your eyes are like this. You need this. You need the extra mineral. Right now your whole body is not producing this, and the way that you're having every single time inside your home, you're doing work from home, you're not getting the necessary workout, so you're not able to produce that, and you're lacking of that. And lacking of that can cause what? And because of that, then you need this. Can you see it's a very different way of selling supplement? Aaron Chong selling and normal people selling supplement, right? So I either choose to sell my way or to sell other people's way. But I can tell you my way will always win over other people one. All right. So now, here are the 6 keys to help you to unlock the 6 micro decision, which is pain is the key to unlock why change. Urgency is the key to unlock why now. Contrast is the key to unlock why your industry solution. Trust is the key to unlock why you and your company. Differentiation is the key to unlock why your product and service. And pain and pleasure, which is the main buying reason, is the key to unlock why spend the money. This is how you can help people to make micro decisions. You need to identify this key within your conversation and get the answers to it. Is it easy? Summary? Yep. Is this easy or not? Write this down. Do not go and screenshot, please. Go and write this down. Okay? I teach you, I somewhat summarize for you already. Okay, I make it, sorry, it's not easy, it's simple. I used the wrong word. It's simple, but not easy to practice, okay? It is simple enough for you to understand so that you can start doing it, but it requires hard work to practice this because you're changing from whatever you know to whatever you don't. But you see, right? But you see, did I teach you how to sell product or service? Not until today. One day have passed. Did I ever say about selling product and features and benefits? Did I talk about that? Why other trainers ask you to sell feature and benefits? Sell the benefit of the product. Why? Because it's the path of least resistance. It's the easier way to teach you guys. This one is psychology. All you need to do is to help people make decisions, not sell a product and service, and you can close more sales. I never say other sales trainer are con men. I never say that. You say that, Kim. All right. I do not know whether they con you or not. I just know I'm sharing something that is working with you only. Whether or not they're con men, you have to judge for yourself. All right. Now, let's do a summary for you guys. What have you learned so far? Selling. What is selling? You learned about selling here today, right? So selling at the core of it is what? Persuasion. You want to persuade people to believe something. And therefore, you understand the persuasion. The core of it is influence. And when you want to influence people, there's 2 routes that you can take. The peripheral route, which is a side dish, and the central route, which is the main dish. The peripheral route, mix up of heuristics with our mental shortcuts that you learn already and how you want to use it. And the central route is the 6 micro decisions, the main dish that you need to get the answers to so that this one can affect this. Got it? Which is why change, why now, why decide a solution, why you and your company, why your product and service, why spend the money, and you got all the 6 keys to getting people to make decisions. And this is the foundation that you need to have in your mindset whenever you want to do sales, not to sell a product and service. Can you see the difference already? Yes. There's a very big, huge difference here. You want to sell online, offline, do marketing, everything is all this here already. Okay? Everything I cover already. You don't even need marketing class after this. This is the basis. Even digital marketers come to my class, learn from me, and use this in digital marketing. Because it's all dealing with human psychology. Would you agree or not? Yes? I want to sell to human, have to deal with another human. Correct or not? Right? Now, that is the buying decision and the ultimate closing formula. So congratulations, guys. This is the end of day one. And thank you for braving through day one. I hope today is not too heavy for you. I know I compacted a lot of things and tried to cram it into one day.